Developing my artwork in a community arts center here in Bloomington is really exciting for me because I'm from this region, so I know there are quite a few people that I know that will see my work in person for the first time. And I think too, going back to my original, why did you start making work like this? It was for people to have an experience, and having an experience at a community arts center can range from a 3-year-old that comes to someone who's taking a Sunday class in ceramics. So I feel like I'm reaching a broader audience, and that they might not remember what the work was about, they might not care, but the goal is for me to remember how they felt, either watching the video, how they felt reading text, how they felt standing under this weighted paper, and that there's going to be a huge range of experiences and people that come through.
And I've had that experience a couple of times with art, and I think it's really important to see artworks in person because you become so transformed by seeing those works in the actual place. I've had experiences where I have been left speechless, or I've had a sense of them being so familiar to me, or instantly drawn into the story of those particular works.
Being involved in this show here at the McLean County Arts Center it's great for me, and it's great for others to come together and view each other's work, and to not only have opportunity to collaborate and to work together, but to be inspired by each other, and to keep everything local. It's just a wonderful thing to be a part of.
My name's Marjorie Hauge, and I started coming to the Arts Center about 2.5 years ago. It was in January, in the middle of a really cold winter, and I thought, oh my gosh, I can't spend the winter in this house. So I called, and a pottery class had started, ceramics on the wheel, but they'd already had 1 week. I said, oh, can I please start anyway? I have to get out of the house. Yes, come. Well, Grace was the teacher, and she welcomed me in, and thus began my journey here in the ceramics class with Grace. As I said, I've been coming about 2.5 years, and at this point, the growth I've had in my pottery is amazing. The teachers that are down here are so encouraging and work with you where you are. We have beginners to people that are so advanced in the class, and everyone helps each other and enjoys each other's work and finds something positive about everything someone's doing. So it's such a positive atmosphere.
Well, I think it shows the McLean County Arts Center's interest in the community. I mean, these prints were all done at ISU, and so yeah, I think that's what it shows. The Arts Center is interested in the community and what happens within the community, supporting community artists, supporting community arts agenda, efforts, if you will. So I'm very pleased that this work is here.
I'm exhibiting at McLean County Arts Center because this is my community, so it's kind of nice to finally be able to show work at home instead of having to travel somewhere to do it.
Well, some of the work that I do at Illinois State University in our Dean of Students office revolves around educating students as well as individuals around issues of diversity, social justice, and cultural competence. And I've spent probably the last 12 years doing that type of work where you put a lot of energy into research and presentations and training around educating people on how to be more respectful around individuals who are different. And what I discovered in creating this series of work around black males, particularly what I noticed at the opening reception, was the diversity of people that attended the opening. And we had a number of students from Illinois State University attend the opening from diverse backgrounds. We had 5 of the models from the series attend the opening, and then just the faculty and staff from Illinois State University, the supporters from the McLean County Arts Center, and just bringing those social groups together in a setting where they were looking at artwork and mingling and watching the models interact with the patrons from McLean County Arts Center, and just those dynamics. I just found it fascinating that people were just having a good time around art and just getting to know each other and having conversations and talking and celebrating this series. and watching those models being treated like celebrities. These guys were standing in front of the paintings, they were taking selfies with their own paintings, they were taking pictures with some of the supporters that came out. And usually in a social setting, I don't visualize these guys having these types of engagements with people outside of their academic community. And I don't think that would have happened out, in the real world. But it happened here at McLean County Arts Center. And I realized just watching those interactions and the dynamics during that night that, a lot of the work that I've tried to do over the past 12 years was accomplished in 2 hours. So I was really amazed at the outcome and the show of support that people came out to look at my work.
Created a lot of friends. I have a pottery community now. I'm getting ready to start the fall classes. One of my friends texted me, I haven't seen all summer, and said, sign-ups are coming up. Which class are we taking, Monday or Wednesday? See you then. It's exciting to be here. The more you are here, you see the same faces, you meet people's families. It is more than just a class and learning something new. But learning is fabulous. I think it's important that we continue to learn our whole life. And everyone, as you watch people's things come out of the kiln, you see improvements, you see changes. We all ooh and ah and oh my gosh, that worked. I'd like to try that. Oh boy, I can't believe you did that. There's nothing negative about this. I've started coming to the openings to meet other artists in the area, expand my knowledge that way. Art is an important part and should be an important part of everyone's life. It's an important part of any culture, and this is a great way to enrich your life. It has certainly enriched mine. I can't encourage someone enough to pick up something you've never tried. It's about the process, not the product. But you come long enough and the products keep getting better, and that's very fun. I encourage all of you to take a class, to become a member. Enjoy this wonderful facility that we're so lucky to have here in Bloomington Normal.
Exhibition sponsorship and membership in the McLean County Arts Center are a great way to make my community one of the best places to call home. I'm very proud to be a member of the McLean County Arts Center and very proud to support the arts in my community.